I watched season 6 of Game of Thrones and here's my review. Overall, I thought this season was a great improvement from the last season, and it really stands on the basement of the last season too. So let's start with the positives. First of all, the high sparrow plotline in this season was way better than the last season. Even though I hated Cersei, her character was so great all along, and I really liked the way her character was dumber in the first few seasons, like her father and brother said. And in this season, she proves everyone wrong by outsmarting everyone, and the way she plotted for everyone's downfall at the end was so impressive. And I also thought Bran's plotline was decent. Also, Hodor's death was so tragic, and knowing he repeated Mira's words, hold the door, ever since he was a kid is just tragic. And the Arya Stark Nobody plotline was okay. And I really loved the Battle of Bastards episode, it was one of the best episodes in the entire series. And Jon Snow's character did not disappoint in this season, he really had a great character growth. And the twist at the end where Jon Snow is Lyanna's son was so surprising. And seeing Ramsay's downfall at the end was so amazing, and the ending was amazing too as it tied every single plotline in this season to a beautiful end. But this season has negatives too, considering the fact that this season had a really rough start. I loved that John came back, but since I didn't really like the death in the first place, the revival scene was also underwhelming. And it felt like a blatant attempt to bring him back. Also, the speech right after by Davos did not feel like a speech from Davos. It felt like the writers convincing the audience that the death was all for good. Also, the death of him didn't really change his character so much. He doesn't pay his price for the resurrection. It had no consequences except he was just a bit moodier. Euron wasn't really doing anything in the season. He didn't really have much screen time, but he should have had some because he saw Theon and Yara escape and did barely nothing. And there was a lot of logic mistakes in this season. Jon Snow did not receive a single scratch from the battle, and Arya Stark was a walking plot armor. Like she, a little girl, got stabbed 3 times and survived, while a guard in Dorne who got stabbed did not survive. And Daenerys didn't really have a great plot in this season, and her advisors, Tyrion and Varys, didn't do much either, except for a few cock jokes and eating babies. Overall, I thought this season was an improvement from the last season, even though it is nowhere near the best season of the show. But I really loved the highs of this season, and that is why I'm feeling a 82 out of 100.